Alright, how's it going, everyone? This is Flash. Kind of a different video. This is going to be more of a recap. I'm actually out in Fresno from Nashville on bereavement leave. Granted, taking the fam, doing some fun things in the Central Valley. One of the fun things for me that I was able to experience, and sorry, the AC unit at our B&B just kicked on, so we're going to have to roll with it. I did find a blaster box of 23 Optic Donruss at the Kerman Walmart. I honestly didn't expect to find this. It just kind of popped in to get some toiletries, but as I do with any Target or Walmart or retailer, even Five Below, you know, like I'm looking for just the inventory. I'm looking at the stock options, if you will, and I was surprised to find some Optic on the shelves, you know, probably 4 or 5 blasters, and this was actually opened a few days ago because I've been on the go. I haven't had a chance to just stop and actually cut anything, and I didn't want to wait, to be honest with you. I just kind of wanted to get the paint over with. I was anticipating a low ROI for $34.97. I know that these are cheaper at Target. I just can't seem to find them on Target or on the website like most. The drops, I mean, Target's been terrible with their drops, and they don't care. Hopefully the future is brighter with Fanatics. One can only hope. But I did have a good experience with my one and only Optic box, and I wanted to kind of share what I pulled, because I do think that there's a lot of negative attention swirling around. One of the things about the hobby that people have to be aware of is when you search for product openings, you're going to see the cream of the crop. That does not represent the mean, what you find out there. Blessed are the breakers or the channels that actually are transparent. Like they buy something, they rip it, and it's, you know, good or bad, for better, for worse, they show the details. A lot of new channels, they're only showing the best of, so be mindful of the gaps in their episode frequency, if you will. I think they're just waiting for the next big boom to emerge, so they look like they constantly, you know, hit bangers. It's all for clicks. It's annoying. I don't do that. I like to keep a lower profile so that permits me to be honest and shoot straight with people. All that being said, so here's in order what I pulled. So we started out with the Jordan Love. The second card of the box was the Stroud Purple Shock Prism. That was literally the second card. Now the centering is not the best. I probably wouldn't get this graded because the knock on the centering, I think that a 9 would be generous. I couldn't tell any scratches, but the centering is not, it could be worse, it could be better, but it was still fun to pull that shock, that Purple Shock of Stroud. We got the Kincaid, we got let's see, we had London, we got an Aaron Rodgers. It's so funny to see him on a card still because he's played, what, 4 snaps. We had a Lacey. My second favorite card of the box was this Tank Dell Hollow. So this is already an amazing box if you're a Texans fan. I think some comps hover around 10 for that. I've seen some comps higher than 10, and some lower than 10, but I've seen some double-digit comps for that card. I think the comps for the Strata range anywhere from like 120 all the way up to 200, so it's, the variance is high on the Stroud. Sherman, Bolden, and then we got a purple of Darnell Washington. I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard that if you see a Darnell Washington rated rookie, a Stroud's not far behind it if you haven't pulled it, based on the kind of the coalition, how the cards are inserted. Also pulled a Puka Nacua base, another great rookie to hit. So I got the Puka base rookie, a John Elway hollow. So that was my second hollow of the box. I think that was it on the hollows, or the silvers, if you will. I think they're called hollows in Optic, though. We got the Fehoko Jr. Purple Shock Prism, Jalen Carter. I'm trying to think if I got it. Oh, yeah, and Hidden Potentials insert of Bryce Young, Cedric Tillman. I was surprised there weren't a lot of pure inserts. Of the 24 cards, I think we only had like one insert. We had 2 hollows and then the 3 purples. The rest were base. So overall, I was pretty happy to get some Puka, some Bryce Young, some CJ Stroud. Tank Dell was nice. I might get more, but part of me is a little hesitant because it's going to be harder to, I could probably rip an entire case of this and not do better than that first box, just being straight. I could get a case hit like of Blazers or heck. The only way that I think it would be better is if I got like a numbered Stroud or a downtown. But there's probably some downtowns that wouldn't sell as high as that Stroud Purple Shock. So I think I might just be one and done. Mythical is the other one. Downtown Mythical Blazers and more. Apparently all the ultra rare inserts. And I think that just means one per case. So, all right. Well, hope you enjoyed this. I just wanted to share kind of my story with this product. And by the way, the Kerman Walmart, shout out to kind of how they've laid out their section. It's gated. It's in an aisle that's gated so that you have to ask permission of the cashier to actually go behind the gate and check out the inventory. I think that's going to keep the shelves stocked regularly and ensure that there's no funky business. Yes, they have the sign no more than 2 purchases, but a lot of people still abuse the rights and rules of retailers with respect to their section. No returns, obviously, we know that, but they actually have someone manning the card section there. And I thought it was refreshing, so there's not just, it mitigates the shenanigans. So all in all, positive experience. Highly advised. If you can find them out in the wild, do it. It may take some extra travel, but don't pay 2x for this. Don't pay 1.5x for this unless you really want to experience a box. All right, that's all I got. Peace.